Imagine Valeria. For years, she held a great position as a manager at a tech company. She lived comfortably, traveled occasionally, and paid her bills without worry. But there was one issue: she never saved money consistently. Today, unexpectedly, the company shut down her office, and Valeria lost her job. With her severance pay, she managed to cover a few bills, but now she has no income and no emergency fund to help her get by while she searches for a new job. Don't let this happen to you. Prepare for the unexpected and build your emergency fund. What is an emergency fund? It's a sum of money set aside exclusively for emergencies. It helps cover your expenses when you have no income or face difficult situations like illness or an accident. Many people call it a financial cushion, because it literally allows you to fall without getting hurt when life takes an unexpected turn. How much should you save? It depends on your monthly expenses. The general rule is to save 3 to 6 times your monthly spending. For example, if your household spends $1,500 a month, your emergency fund should be between $4,500 and $9,000. Let's look at 2 cases. Case 1. Alex works as a delivery driver and is the only income earner at home. If he loses his job, no one else can help cover the bills. For him, saving 6 months of expenses is ideal. Case 2. In Claudia and Javier's family, both work. If one loses their job, the other can still help. In this case, saving for 3 months may be enough. If you're unsure, start with 3 months and build up gradually. How to know how much you need? Add up your monthly expenses, including fixed expenses, rent, utilities, internet, food, transportation. Variable expenses, clothing, car maintenance, gifts, yearly insurance premiums. Check last month's bills for fixed expenses. For variable ones, total what you spent over the past year and divide by 12. If you already use a monthly budget, this will be easy. How to build your emergency fund. Creating an emergency fund doesn't happen overnight. It's built step by step, following a clear strategy. Here are the 3 essential stages. 1. Save your first $500. If you're starting from scratch, your first goal is to save $500. This acts as a mini emergency fund. It's not your final goal, but it's a great first step. What is it for? To cover small and urgent expenses like an unexpected doctor visit, a flat tire or car issue, fixing your phone if it breaks, emergency medicine or treatment. This prevents you from relying on credit cards during emergencies. Also, once you see you can save this amount, you'll feel motivated. It's a psychological boost that proves you can take control of your finances. How to do it? Cut one small but frequent expense, like a $5 daily coffee. Sell something you no longer use. Take on side gigs or freelance jobs to speed up the process. With effort, you could save $500 in 1 or 2 months. 2. Pay off your debts, except your mortgage or student loans. Once you've saved your first $500, your next goal is to get rid of consumer debt. Why? Because it doesn't make sense to save while losing money every month to high interest payments. This includes credit cards, personal or payroll loans, auto loans, interest-free installments, which often aren't truly interest-free. It's simple math. If your credit card charges 20% interest, it makes more sense to pay it off before building a larger emergency fund. Exceptions. Mortgages, since they are long-term and often have lower rates. Student loans, if they have manageable conditions. Once you're free of these debts, you'll save more quickly and with less stress. 3. Save 3 to 6 months of expenses. Now comes the full emergency fund. Your goal is to save between 3 and 6 months of your actual monthly expenses. This gives you a solid safety net in case you lose your income or face a serious emergency. How to calculate it? 1. Add your real monthly expenses: rent, food, transport, health, education, etc. 2. Multiply that by the number of months you want to cover. If you or your family spend $1,200 per month, your fund should be between $3,600, 3 months, and $7,200, 6 months. Not sure whether to aim for 3 or 6 months? Here's a quick guide. If you live alone and your income is unstable, save 6 months. If 2 people work in your household, 3 to 4 months may be enough. If you support others or rely on one income, aim for 6 months. This fund gives you time and freedom. Lose your job? No panic. Want to change? You can take your time. Need to negotiate salary? You'll have more confidence. Face an emergency? No need to use your credit card. Want to invest? You won't fear running out of money. Where should you keep it? Your fund should be accessible in case of emergency, ideally within 24 hours. Separate from your daily spending account. Protected from inflation. Avoid keeping it in cash; it loses value over time. Investing it in the stock market, too volatile. Leaving it in your checking account, you might spend it accidentally. A dedicated savings account for emergencies, in a reliable institution. If you live in a country with high inflation, consider storing your fund in dollars or in an online account that offers interest. When to use it? Use it only for medical emergencies, urgent home repairs, sudden loss of income. Don't use it for vacations, luxury purchases, social events. And if you ever use it, rebuild it as soon as possible. That way, you stay protected for the next unexpected event. We can't control the future, but we can prepare for it. Having an emergency fund isn't just a good idea, it's a necessity. If you found this video helpful, tell us in the comments if you've already started building your fund or if you're about to begin. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and share it with someone who needs it too. See you next time.